In the 20th century, Pope Paul V described Ireland as the most Catholic country in the world.
The Lord be with you.
The vast majority of its people attended Mass at least once a week up until the 1970s. Today, it's fewer than 1 in 5.
When you look around the church this morning, it's all either very, very young children with their parents or older people. And maybe 20 years down the road, you'll see a lot emptier churches.
But I was ordained in 1981, 36 years ago. And I can honestly say that the church that I was ordained for doesn't exist anymore. The scandals in the church have been absolutely devastating. Stuff came to light that really would horrify anybody.
The first revelations of child sexual abuse by Catholic priests emerged in the 1990s. The stories followed a similar pattern. Paedophile priests who molested children were moved to another parish when complaints were made. The church made no effort to stop them. Its moral authority now in question, the church lost the argument in a 1995 referendum on divorce. And in 2015, when Ireland voted to allow same-sex couples to marry. Soon the church will try to preserve Ireland's restrictive abortion laws when voters decide if they too should change.
Ireland is a very different place. There are many, many people now who weren't even born in 1983 who are going to be campaigning on this and who are going to be doing it for very secular reasons. I think for most of the people that I know that are involved, if they lost their faith in the morning, they wouldn't change their views on abortion.
In the 1960s, the Catholic Church was at the peak of its influence in Ireland, building monumental places of worship. 50 years have passed now since this cathedral-sized church opened in a fairly normal Dublin suburb. But it won't survive many more. The Church of the Annunciation will soon be demolished and replaced by a smaller church with 1/10 of the capacity. As in the rest of the country, a church will continue here, but it won't dominate like it used to. Enright, TRT World, Dublin.